It's extremely rare to see any Subaru STI with a similar amount of miles on the odometer as the one we have here today. A few months back, our local customer here purchased this 2005 STI that was originally built by Chad Block of CBRD Speed Factory just a few hours away from us in York, Pennsylvania. The chassis has an incredible 26,000 miles, and the engine miles are unknown but seems to match the age of the chassis. The car has upgraded parts scattered throughout, such as a rotated turbo kit, custom front mount intercooler from CBRD, and a two-piece brake rotor kit with upgraded front calipers coated in the traditional gold STI color. This is the second time we've had it on the dyno due to a clutch failure the first go-around, ending the session early, but now we're back with an upgraded Exetti clutch installed and ready to rip. Our tuner, K-Nasty, is going to get this car running right on 93 today, and we're going for a moderate power level, as this car will be sold soon again, so our customer would like us to keep the power level conservative so that it's enough to have fun now, but stays as reliable as possible for the future owner. With that being said, let's jump right into it.
The clutch broke, the clutch disc, the spring fell out. Like wedged the clutch, wouldn't disengage the clutch, and it wouldn't go. Customer pulled it apart. Exetti organic, and it's got 20 miles on it. We're ripping it. Pounds. 20 pounds, baby.
You know what turbo's on it?
Some old journal bearing unit.
The last time this thing was registered, 2016. I'm saying almost 10 years since this thing's been out on the road.
Hollering.
What are you thinking it'll get to?
That's probably it right there. Pretty conservative. It just dips a little rich up top. I'm just trying to get that smoothed out. So, with that 05 STI, hasn't been tuned in years. That was just on mass airflow only when it came in. And he said it was watered down anyways. Made 19 pounds of boost, flat. So, with our teal trace here, overlay, we got on the bottom wideband, and then this is power torque output. So basically, in that yellow is when I finished tuning it. Yellow is when I finished tuning it. Teal is before, so before and after. So, when I finished with that, I finished at 20 pounds. It was previously tuned on 19 pounds. So I'll start with that. It's on mass airflow only. I moved to speed density blend because it has a front mount intercooler. That pretty much took care of that huge rich dip that it would dip down a 9.6 AFR off the rip and lose 40 horsepower, lose power all through there. I picked up 50, 40, starting to roll in a boost. Picked up there, air fuel bounced back up, kind of like to target. It still picked up there, and then out the top it would dip all the way down at 10.0 flat. I kept it at 10.9 up top, keep everything cooled off. Still had an injector left there, and was able to pick up 90 wheel up top with it. And that's literally just with fueling, ignition change, an extra pound of boost, variable cam control, got me the bottom end gains. Yeah, just tuned it, got it running good. Hasn't been tuned since gotten over 12, 13, 14 years. So got the AFR trace, much smoother, flatter, on target. And that transition to, ignition change. So yeah, that's kind of where I went on with it. But yeah, any front mount intercooler stuff or any blow off valve, 100% atmospheric stuff. If you do have a MAF there, I still utilize it because Subarus just run much better when you utilize the mass airflow, and then speed density when you get the off throttle, in boost, rolling into boost. It's just basically because it's filling all that additional piping, and that would cause dips and wonkiness and readings and such. So transient control and coming back down to idle and rolling into boost, that's pretty much, it goes into like a speed, it goes over, transitions into speed density, but it uses the MAF, steady state, driving, moving around, idle. They just run much better. But yeah, we were able to pick up 90 wheel horsepower in spots and 50 wheel horsepower in other spots, and then was able to pick up about 70 wheel horsepower peak to peak. Drives much better, so yeah, I was happy with it.
After a 90 horsepower gain with just proper tuning, we are excited to see this extremely low mile STI hit the road once again. And whoever ends up with the car, we hope you enjoy this super rare find. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.